Welcome to this video walkthrough of our Swift S-Pace. It's a 14x10. It's got double glazing, it's got electric plinth heater, it's got galvanised chassis, it's got Caravan cladding on the outside. It's basically a sort of multi-use room built on a Caravan chassis designed by Swift back in 2016. So I'm going to show you there's not much to show you with the layout, just show you basically this room and highlight a few bits and pieces. I'm going to chuck up a few images now that came from Swift at the time of manufacture to show you its uses. So they're coming up on screen now. And hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea about the way that you can use it as an outside office. You could use it as a gym, a sunroom, all that sort of thing really. So I'm just going to give you a quick look around and see what you think. So there's front doors on this, what we call front side of it. The roof does slope from the front towards the back being the sort of long side, the 14-foot side. But we've got double doors on the front there. We've got a couple of pelmets, one for over these doors and then one over the window. There is curtain runners there, but no curtains as it stands. You probably just fit a couple of blinds over there if you wanted to, or you could go back to curtains if required. There are a few holes around where I think they've had pictures and things like that. There's a couple on the wall up here on the left, which we can probably tidy up and fill in. And then there's a couple on the back wall as well, which I'll show you in more detail in just a minute. There's a slight wrinkle, I don't know if you can pick it up on the video, slight wrinkle in the vinyl in front of the window, but not too much of a big deal. Sort of triple window, and then opening window at the top here was a quadruple window really, one part opening and then 3 parts fixed below. There's that wrinkle in the vinyl, should be able to see that a little bit better there. Might be able to be flattened out, but it's not too much of a big deal as I say. There's a delaminated door over in the corner, which I'll show you in more detail in a minute. We've got a white gloss door, they've replaced that, which I'll show you in a second. So as I say, there's the trim coming loose in the corner here, which we can sort out. Some holes and things on the back wall here. I'd suggest they probably had a TV on the wall there. So they've had a bracket and a TV. Maybe it was used as an office and that had some promotional material on there. You probably fit, I would say, 3 desks in here, 2 or 3 desks. And there's sockets all over there as well. So there's one over there, double socket over by the door to the left there with the light switch. There's a double socket over here, and there's a double socket over in this corner, and then there's a double socket to the left of the windows. So there's 4 double sockets in here, so plenty of electrical sockets to use. There's also some trunking and things around the back here that they've had, a couple of plugs and stuff as well, which can all be removed if required. Say that, just show you those holes again over here. You could fill this with like a bit of filler and things. We could do that, or you could fit a big mirror over the top if you wanted to, up to you. So the door over here in the corner, so I tried to get the original door that was fitted by Swift, but was no longer available. So we have ordered a white gloss door to go on there, as it's kind of, we just match on go with anything. So there's a white gloss door that will be going on the unit over here in the corner. And inside this unit, you've just got a couple of shelves, RCD unit, and a bit of wiring and things like that. So that's about all I can show you for the inside, so I'm just going to jump out the doors and show you the exterior. So just looking at the exterior then, as you can see, you've got that brown Caravan cladding on it. We've got the front doors, the patio opening doors, the 2 doors in the middle. We've got a clear piece of glass, one to the left, and then the right end and the left end then have got tinted window glass. So they are quite reflective, as you can see, but you can't see in through those ones. And then, as I say, you then got the opening ones, which you can see through. You're going to use it as a sunroom or some kind of gym or something, you could put tinted window film on the inside of all the windows, and that would obviously black it out. You can't see through them to that much of an extent anyway, but if you put the lights on, obviously you could do a bit more. But if you tinted them, if you want a bit more privacy, then that's obviously a possibility. You've got those 4 windows there on this side. You can see that Caravan continuing round. A couple of scuffs on it, just a bit of blue paint on the back here. Don't know if that'll wash out or not, but just a bit of a scuff to the outside cladding there. You've got downpipe and gutter just off the rear of it. I'm calling this the rear, it is the long side, as I say, that 14-foot long side on the back. And you can see where there's a slight tilt to the roof, not too much, but just runs off towards the back there onto that downpipe. This side's been filled in a little bit, might pick it up on the video, just a few places where it's been siliconed up, where they just had a little bit of a few holes and things. Again, I would imagine some signs and stuff like that fitted to it. And if I just show you the chassis, there's legs on this end, 2 legs on this end here. There's a drawbar placing on both ends, but there's no legs on the front. I'll just show you the other end. this end up the top here. There's no fittings for legs, so you just put an axle stand. That's just temporary, but you would sight it underneath and put an axle stand there to certainly make it solid then once it's on site and all ready to go. So that's been the Swift S-Pace from 2016, so 14x10. If you've got any questions at all, please do reach out, let us know. More than happy to help. Give us a shout, give us an email, whatever. Until next time, see you again. Cheers.